Okay, so we finally got a little bit of gameplay clips from NBA 2K21 Next Gen. Now, NBA 2K21 Next Gen gameplay Courtside Report. This is on the NBA.2K.com website. I'm gonna leave this whole article in the description because in the description below because it's a very big article. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go through all the information, and as I go through all the information, there'll be video playing to where you can actually see what they're talking about. So it gives you the type of feel of what new features are added and stuff of that nature. So it says hello again 2K community. It's been great reading your feedback and watching videos and streams of NBA 2K21 current gen gameplay these past few weeks. We're so glad you're enjoying the on-court experience, the beautiful 2K beach, and all the game mode improvements. Now it's finally time to talk next gen. The team at Visual Concepts has been pouring countless hours into bringing you the premier sports gaming experience that any console has ever seen. We shouldn't be more excited about it. And I know you're going to love what's in store for you in NBA 2K21 on PS5 and Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S. I'm not gonna read that. I'm gonna get right into everything, man. You know what I'm saying? I leave the article in the description so you can read that before the actual information. It says so pro stick shooting. The pro stick is probably the most obvious gameplay difference if you're familiar with 2K basketball, and it's been great seeing it being adopted by both pro and casual gamers alike on current gen. With the next game consoles, we were able to take shooting and dribbling with the pro stick to even greater heights and give you more tools to score the basketball. Here's a look at some of the new innovations you can look forward to. Shot arch control. Shot aiming is one of the biggest changes we've introduced this year. Being able to both time and aim your shot is a fresh new skill to master, and it helps us widen the skill gap with shooting. Aiming works by pulling the pro stick down to start a jump shot. The speed of your pro stick movement dictates whether the ideal aim point skews to the left or right on the shot meter, and then you adjust the aiming marker to the center of the release window. For next gen, the stick speed also now controls the arc of your jump shot. Slow flicks will give you extra high arcs, while fast flicks will make your shot flat. It feels really good to be able to have that extra bit of control over how you shoot, and also a lot of fun sitting in the practice gym chucking up rainbows. You also get a small bonus for shooting with an ideal shot arc, so it is important to be mindful of the tempo of your initial stick throw to make sure you give yourself the best chance at making the shot. Now, bank shot control. Fast flicks or slightly aiming in the direction of the backboard will always allow you to control bank shots. So if you want to emulate D Wade or Tim Duncan, it's now much easier for you to do that. This works for layups too. It may seem like a tiny detail, but I love being able to control whether I drop a layup directly into the hoop versus put it off the window. It's a cool control that's never been in a basketball game before. Now we're going to move on to the shot meter. The shot meter is such an important tool for shooting, and for next gen, it gets a new look and plays a bigger role in your makes and misses. The new presentation is much more readable, really pops against various court floors, and no longer scales in world space, meaning it won't be really small if you're in a faraway camera view. We've added an arrowhead to the aiming and timing marker that makes it much easier to see the sweet spot as well. The shot meter's make window is now blue and will grow and shrink dramatically based on how good the shooter is, the degree of difficulty of the shot, and how well it's defended. For next gen, if you miss the window completely, it means you've missed the shot. The black notch in the middle of the make window is the ideal timing / aiming point. You must hit it precisely for the coveted green release, which we've added some new visuals effects for that. In the controller settings menu, you get to customize which visual effects plays, set it to randomize between the different options or turn it off if you like a clean screen. The changes that we made here make it much easier for us to help players understand the difference between a good or poor shot, and also allows us to retune shooting to accommodate the wide variations of skill levels of the 2K community. Touch around the rim. Layup timing is something that many players have struggled to master. Every layup has a different release point, and you must have really good reaction time to nail down the meter. As a result, layup timing was reduced to have a very nominal effect in current gen to prevent people from getting frustrated. For next gen, we've decided to disable layup timing on the shot button by default, so most players can just focus on taking it to the rim with the right players at the right time. But for elite guards who strive to finish at the rim like Steph or Kyrie, or bigs who want to show off their Jokic-like touch on the low block, we've redesigned the layup timing and aiming meters to be completely under the control of the player. That means if you enable timing or aiming for layups and have the stick skills to master it, you'll have a huge advantage in finishing tough contact / contested layups over those who choose not to use it. But the advantage comes with the risk that if you miss the make window, it's possible for you to blow easy bunnies if you lose focus. I think it's a great solution for everyone, and I'm happy that we can widen the skill gap for slashers and bigs. Layups themselves also receive several important upgrades. Our engineers spent a lot of time improving layup selection to detect defensive threats and smartly choose the most open shot to layup when standing under the hoop. And if you want to take full control of yourself, you've also improved the ability to finish exactly where you want, by pushing the pro stick in the proper direction. These are great tools for bigs and helps them be much more effective down low. You also see fewer can finishes and contact animations pulling you to the wrong side of the hoop. The CPU also does a much better job at recognizing the appropriate shot to finish, so you have to ramp up your paint defense to slow them down. You'll also see a lot of great new content, including new standing layups, advanced hop, euros, spin gathers, and quick floaters to beat the buzzer and more. Now we got shot creators. We've completely revamped all of the off dribble jumpers and added new signature packages for key players like LeBron James and Luka Doncic. These new jump shot packages are as beautiful as they are effective and are great weapons for shot creators. Pull-ups have been separated into two categories: controlled and high momentum. Controlled pull-ups set your feet before. Controlled pull-ups set your feet before and are more balanced, while high momentum pull-ups triggered by holding sprint create more separation from the defense but are tougher to knock down. Just like real life, it's important to shoot under control and get your feet underneath you, but skilled players can also pull off tough fading shots over the defense like MJ and Kobe. 3-point recognition. There were some great nuisances that we were able to capture thanks to the next gen hardware. The added power allowed our engineers to upgrade our inverse schematics and foot planning technology, more on that later, to both make our jump shot gathers feel more grounded and also improve 3-point line recognition. In the past, you'll either slide back for the 3-point shot, which looked pretty bad, or step on the line for a long two. But now we adjust your feet placement in real time when you're near the line to ensure that no longer happens. It looks very natural and a relief for shooters to know that they'll get credit for the three when taking those deep clutch jumpers. Okay, pro stick dribbling. We're gonna go through pro stick dribbling, size up, speed control, and we're gonna go through soft signature moves. On the ball handling front, a lot of dribble heads were very excited about the new moves and improved combo chaining in current gen. I archetyped the system, and even I am amazed at what some of you are able to pull off on the sticks. You'll be happy to know the moves you worked so hard to master are also available in next gen, but to an even greater degree, you're going to want to get in the lab to hone your skills and try out these exciting additions. Size of speed control. Next Gen has given us the opportunity to add an interesting feature to ball handling that we never had before: the ability to control the speed of your size up moves based on how slowly or quickly you flick the pro stick. Great ball handlers just don't have one gear. They have the ability to change speeds and give defenders so many different looks that it makes it difficult to stay in front of them. Now you have the ability to. Now it's so cool to be able to slowly rock the stick back and forth for a slow rhythm size up and then quickly change pace with some rapid crossover change. Mixing these together with the signature size up, holding RS up, and new signature escape moves gives dribblers an intense number of combos to pull off in NBA 2K21 next gen. And wait till you see some of the new ankle breaker animation we've added this year. They're going to make for very entertaining videos that I'm sure will make the top plays on 2K TV. Soft signature moves. There's a whole lot of new signature dribble move content for next gen. LeBron gets a suspended dribble that works oddly well in real life, and James Harden gets a quicker between leg sequence, among others. And if you check out the step back signature moves, you can now equip signature quick stops performed by tapping L2 and LT, as well as several new lateral step backs that are probably my favorite moves to use this year, as you see them all the time in the NBA. Now we have park handles. Park dribble moves now pulled off by flicking L3 are now tied to the Hall of Fame tight handles badge. So if you find yourself accidentally rolling on the floor while breaking down the defense in the park, try dropping tight handles down a tier. Triple threat. One of the first things your coach on when learning how to play basketball is the use of the triple threat. It's a fundamental skill that all players need to have, but players like Carmelo Anthony is also their bread and butter for scoring in one-on-one situations. NBA 2K21's triple threat game got some serious upgrades for next gen. There's a host of new moves and first step launches at your disposal: hesitations and escapes, step backs, hard goals, and crosses. If you've seen it pulled off in the NBA, chances are you can pull it off in the game. And just like the size ups, pro stick speed control works in the triple threat too, so you have full control of both the direction and the speed of your rocker steps and jab fakes by how slowly or quickly you flick the stick. Now we have passing. Passing receives some great improvements in the jump to next gen as well. For starters, our physics guru engineer rewrote our ball physics code to improve bounce passes. The bounce location, especially on long passes, looks much more accurate to real life, and the ball can respect spin and floor friction in a more realistic manner. I probably read that wrong, but bear with me, guys. I add to this, our physics improvements now allow players to throw bounce alley-oops like Curry did to Giannis in the All-Star game a couple years back. Our ball physics rewrite also give us a marked improvement in throwing alley-oops off the glass to teammates, as well as an additional bounce touch passes for the first time in 2K basketball. These are definitely going to be some of the most entertaining highlights from our park and blacktop fans. NBA 2K21 introduces a slightly different lead pass mechanic for you playmakers. Now simply tapping triangle/Y will lead a teammate to the hoop or around the perimeter to get behind the three-point line based on their current position and current movement. If you see a teammate flash to the hoop, you can quickly feed them the ball for a quick dunk with a simple button press. Holding the lead pass button works like the regular pass button now, allowing you to target further away receivers for a skip pass lead to the basket. Perfect for long outlet passes to finish the break. Pass accuracy and transition into passes and catches from general movements are also much smoother now. Similarity catch reliability is greatly improved across the board, especially in tricky situations like catch near the sidelines or in the corner of the court. We've also implemented a new catch launch system for better response time and a smoother look when transitioning from a catch to a drive. Passing and catching feel fantastic, and next gen is definitely going to open up the floor and reward teams that move the ball effectively. So there we go, man. That covers just about everything. Appreciate all y'all watching the video. Leave a comment in the comment section below. You know, subscribe to the channel, turn post notifications on. And yes, you may have heard some little noise in the background. That was the kids acting up a little bit, you know, playing a little bit too hard. But you know, I got to get the video out to you guys. Appreciate everybody to watch the video. Share this video with everybody, man. And I'll be back dropping more heat, man. You know how I do for you.